Jax Jones, You Don't Know Me, i98. Good morning, it's Marty, Christie and Crammy. 10 past 8, 23 degrees and partly cloudy today. Anzac Day tomorrow. I hope you're all getting ready, setting your alarms and getting up for a nice dawn service tomorrow.
Roxy Jacenko, PR queen. She started Sweaty Betty. A long time ago, she has built this magnitude of a business up. She's just wonderful, and I'm actually a bit nervous about this. I love this woman. She's publicist queen. Anyway, we have Roxy on the line. Roxy, how are you?
Good morning. What an intro. No, you're nervous. Please, I'm shaking.
Did you hear me say that? I know. I didn't know if I should just own the fact that I was a bit nervous about talking to you, because I never get nervous, and, you know, I really do like to talk.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm feeling just as nervous, so we're on the same level.
Hey, Roxy, can you tell us, in conversation with Roxy this Friday, what is it about?
So basically, it's a seminar sort of 3 years ago. It's a small business. You know, I started my business at 24 and I didn't really have anyone to ask questions to. And let me tell you, I made a hell of a lot of mess-ups along the way. And it's just about talking about small business, you know, what mistakes I made, what the positives were out of it. And then also sort of the whole PR, marketing and digital age, you know, how to implement those elements into your business, even if you don't have huge budgets, how you can do them yourself, just from my experience.
Now, because you've built quite an empire, can you believe how big it's become for you?
Oh, look, you know what, there's no doubt I sort of pinch myself, but I also bang my head against the desk and cry every now and again, because everyone knows, you know, whether you're an employee or an employer, it's hard. You know, business is hard. So, you know, I am lucky, but at the same time, it's also, you create your own luck. You know, I've got a great team around me, and it's all about, you know, really banding together and working together to make it great. So, yeah, I am lucky, but it's not come without blood, sweat and tears, which have all been very well documented.
Hey, Roxy, is it the biggest factor for someone to do what you do, start a business or change direction in their career? Is fear the biggest thing?
Yeah, you know, and that's one of the big things that I talk about, that, you know, I'm a risk taker. And the ones who are willing to take the risks, in my eyes, are the ones who have greater opportunity for success. You know, you can't conform to everything. You can't be the same as everybody. If you don't take risks and if you don't stand out, how do you make the difference? And, you know, people love it or they loathe it. It's worked well for me. I've always taken the route that's a challenging one. But the reality is it's paid off, because people like change. People like to see people doing things differently.
That's what I wanted to ask you, Roxy. You've got this wonderful trilogy. You've written 3 books so far. I mean, with everything that you've gone through and everything that's been happening for you, would you write a 4th book about everything?
Well, it was funny. It came up the other day with my publisher. So my other 3 books are fiction books. They're loosely based around events that have occurred. As far as the 4th book, I don't know. You know, last year was a challenging year with my husband going to jail, and then I got cancer. I guess now my focus really is making sure that my focus is on the kids and on my business, and not trying to sort of bite off more than I can chew. Business is already really busy, so I don't know about a 4th book. It's a definite never say no, and that's been a big thing for me as well. Take every opportunity as it comes, but at the moment I don't know that I would.
Hey, we're talking to...
I'd need 3 books.
We're talking to Roxy Jacenko this morning. Now, you are the head honcho at Sweaty Betty. You look after Donut Time. I have to ask, on behalf of everyone in Wollongong, is Donut Time coming to Wollongong?
Well, let me tell you, I'll put it on my agenda with Damien today. We need to be in Wollongong. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
We agree.
You did mention that your life is very well documented over the last 12 to 24 months. What's probably the funniest headline you've read about yourself, Roxy?
Well, actually, interestingly enough, apparently I'm picking up with Jodie Mears' husband, a strapping young photographer by the name of Nick, whom I've never met. But, you know, apparently I'm getting sweaty. So, you know, you don't sweat the small stuff. Today's news is tomorrow's fish and chips wrapper, and I do hope to meet him.
That's the thing, Roxy. You do work so hard. And I just have to ask you this as a woman. I hope you don't mind. Do you ever just feel like, you know, you work hard, you play hard? Have you had too many impulse purchases? I mean, I'm guilty of it. I've seen shoes that I just have to go out and buy because they're always writing about your fabulous wardrobe, and it just sounds so glamorous. But have you ever thought, oh, gosh, I've gone a bit too far? Yeah?
Hello, I have this thing that I got it on Saturday, buyer's remorse. Oh, dear. Yes, I have known to trawl. I'm known to trawl the internet at all hours purchasing. I'm very good at making a return as well, though, and Net-a-Porter offers a wonderful service of no charge for collection. But yeah, I'm a big impulse spender. But at the same time, and I say this to my team, you know, something good about buying things and being in a little bit of debt is it makes you work harder. It makes you want to achieve more. And that's a big thing for me. You know, I like being in debt. Look, generally I prefer to be in debt with a property rather than fashion because it's appreciating. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of debt. There's nothing wrong with spoiling yourself. because the more you do it, the harder you work to go, right, I want the next thing. So let's just say, how about a plane for everybody?
That's true. So true.
I will say, Roxy, thanks for joining us this morning. But Christy was very much looking forward to talking to you. She prepared all the questions.
Oh, no.
And I have to go on and ask this one. Will you ask Roxy to follow Christy Hayes _ on Instagram?
Oh, my gosh.
I will, of course. And why don't you come Friday? I've got complimentary tickets for you. Come join us.
Really? Can I?
Great idea.
With pleasure.
Oh,
I'll
Roxy,
organise it.
thank you so much. And Crammy, I can't believe you actually asked her that. I was totally kidding with that question. But
No, you
Roxy,
weren't.
No, you weren't. You totally weren't.
I'd love to be this. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
See you,
Have a
Roxy.
great week.
You too.
Bye.
Bye, ta-da.